All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Batty Overwatch League. I am 30, and once again, I'm going to say it. Personal sponsor, TK Thrifty. How's it going?
Doing good, man. We just had a great first game. Looking to cast some more exciting Overwatch tonight.
Yeah,
Casting Couch and the Blab. Oh, the Dabs minus the Blab.
yeah, no blab in
Yeah.
this match.
But
Yeah,
the Dab's been looking really good lately. Like,
yeah,
this is a team that's been on the up and up.
yeah, no doubt. It looks like they're steadily improving their team synergy as the weeks go on, and yeah, they're really bringing the heat. Coming off a 2-1 win last week, they're currently sitting at third place. 7 wins, 6 losses, and 2 draws. And on the other coin, we have Casting Couch on the blue side, the icy cold defense here on Hanamura. And they are not sitting too pretty at the table. 3 wins, 11 losses, and a draw, so in that 5th place. So they're definitely looking for as many wins as they can get today against a rising team.
Yeah. That would be definitely a good piece of momentum to, kind of claw back into as well.
Yeah, and that they're not technically they're not like the top teams, right? They're not Mad Cow Disease, they're
Yeah.
not the Bench Life. So I mean, if getting a win here, like you said, would be the great momentum starter that they could take into the second half of the season.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, and also it puts a reasonable goal on you, like nearby. Like you're going to take down like a third place team, you're pushing them down a couple losses as well. It makes it so you're closing that gap to like someone who's right above you. But we see them choosing to opt for Salvo again over Splinter. I think that's kind of their standard lineup now.
Yeah, that's yeah, that'll be interesting to see how they integrate him into the lineup because we've seen him play a lot of different picks for the games he's played this week, and looks like he's starting off on that Mei here on defense for Hanamura. I mean, we've seen him play Widow, Reinhardt, but today he is playing sort of this utility role in Mei.
I mean, we saw quite a bit of Mei on the defense on the last match, so I'm not surprised to see some more here. Really, really strong holding that first point here.
Yeah, I know Ball comes out early, cancels it, but Hooker says he's gonna pay that price as all Dab No Blab, they push through and get the first blood here. Wall splits him off. I mean, Senpai on this great. He's over on this left side, but he's not getting taken out, and he actually gets the headshot onto AJ0. So it's looking really strong here for all Dab No Blabs for their first push here. Yeah, should methodical cleanup. Really, the botched wall, I guess I kind of said it all because they went for the Brigitte stun on Hook resets and they took him out.
Yeah, that was definitely one of those, you pop that wall and you see that there's no one there. He brings it down and you just immediately get stunned. It's just like, oh, this is a bad time.
Yeah, I wonder if it was maybe a misclick, but usually you would just keep that wall off, or wall
yeah,
up until it expires.
At least by the few seconds, you know?
Yeah.
You didn't split anyone off like you wanted, but you'll take your consolation prize here.
Yeah, it's burn a few seconds off the clock, and that's all that matters here on 2CP. And Senpai starting off huge. He actually comes through the top balcony there as his team pushes down on that top right. He gets the Deadeye kill on a UTech, so 4 alive, only 3 alive now for Casting Couch. They desperately try to defend point B on Hanamura. Nano Boost comes onto Salvo onto this Reaper. Does get that kill onto Senpai, and for some reason all Dabs No Blab are not really pushing onto the point.
Yep. Oh, until we get a huge hammer from the side, but we're gonna find the rest of the Casting Couch here, sending them to Slam Town.
Yeah, and now the rally comes through from Free Fee. It's gonna be real tough. The stagger spawns are coming in, and that's gonna be it.
And that's
super fast. 2 points on Hanamura, 6 minutes and 7 seconds. And yeah, I don't know. It's the same recipe they were running last week. They're running a solo DPS, 3 support, Ryan Zarya core for your front line, and that was very effective.
I mean, this is a comp they've been running for a little bit now, and I mean, if it's not broke, don't fix it. It has been tearing through people left and right.
Yeah, and actually last week they were running Scarlet in the lineup, so there was a Mercy in those 3 supports, usually Mercy, Brigitte, Lucio. But this week, at least on the first point, I don't think they swapped off anything. They were running Ana, Lucio, Brigitte, which usually is the more preferred 3 in the 3 support composition. So they do have Sword and Mace back in the lineup. Finally, we get to see him play some Overwatch, and that seemed highly effective. So,
yeah.
I guess.
Speaking
go.
of that Mercy, we are going to see that again. We're going to see them mixing it up a little bit here, more of a traditional comp. We're going to see that Mei come out for the defense on this first point.
Interesting. Yeah, I would have really expected them to just keep running that composition until someone broke it, until someone like figured out how to definitively counter it. At least, you know, maybe just on the first point here, switch off to something different on the second point. But yeah, they are running sort of the spammy comp, Mei Junkrat being the two damage dealers here. And the double main heals, Mercy, Ana. So they do have that anti-nade capability, but they're also looking for that res to get that tempo advantage on 2CP.
Yeah, Mei Wall is just so strong. It's such a strong tool on this first point. It makes it very, very difficult.
Yeah, yep. It's all about sectioning those people off, and we'll see if Casting Couch gets baited into it, but it looks like they're going to be running dive tanks out of the gate here. UTech with his favorite monkey man, Winston, swooping on that D.Va. And yeah, Sniper for Salvo and a Genji for Hooker set. So I like this. So it's all about getting to the point and looking for picks.
Yeah, I really like this. This is a good way to go about handling the Mei. If you can just get past her, everyone gets past her real fast. You don't play much. You don't play the poke at the choke game.
Yeah, exactly. You don't. Yeah, never play that when you're running these dive tanks. And, they do bait out the wall, and UTech was playing it smart. He waited and he jumped back, and so now the wall is down. Salvo is up on the second floor, putting out the pressure on Widow. The second wall comes through, but once again, not getting anything there. Dive tank went over.
Yep, Genji gonna follow up them as the rest of the team tries to pull in here. But Giller's gonna get left behind there, going down quickly, and the rest of the team's gonna follow in suit.
Yeah, Spoopy's the only one picking up a kill there. And yeah, he will self-destruct to get the respawns with the team. Doesn't want to get staggered out on that left side, so back to the spawn. Not switching anything up. Oh, actually, there it is. Self was switching off the Widow. Maybe just not feeling it today, not landing the shots. He is going to go over to that Junkrat. So looking like they want to break the shield, sort of take out that front line so it makes it a little bit easier to move through. Free feed. So two ults online for, yeah, there it is. The slam from all the Astral Blast. They take out UTech with the wall with a little bit of reassurance there. And going to be another hold. Casting Couch waiting for a respawn.
Yeah. As just as effective as their offense was, it's looking like their defense is putting out quite a bit of work here as well, giving Casting Couch quite the problem.
Yep. Oh, damn. And that's a classic Genji trap there. Junkrat laying that trap there. And he does it again. We'll see if he gets made into it.
Yep.
Yeah, Free Feed. He's going up top looking for the balcony. Not going to get it.
Yep. Oh, here comes the tire. Gonna come out that window.
He's looking for somebody.
Oh, he's looking for a big one. And he finds it.
Oh, damn. Yeah, he waits.
Pays off as, oh, what a fucking wall. UTech is absolutely trapped between them.
Oh, and he actually maybe baits them. He gets that primal and he's knocking Spagooter into the corner. Where is his team for the follow-up?
Yeah.
And
there we go. Albino Joe now coming in with an ult.
Oh,
the Mighty One's going down. Blizzard coming out though. Lots of ults from both sides.
Yeah, Dangerous here though with that Transcendence. Not covering up all of the Blizzard with the trans, but I mean, it didn't matter. People were dead. There wasn't a lot of follow-up on the Blizzard, and looks like Casting Couch will get the first point on Hanamura.
Yeah, it turns out UTech master plan all along, apparently. Gonna get, you let himself get, pinned to the wall by the ice wall. When they all come to try and kill him, you ulted.
Smart.
Cause some chaos.
Big brain. Who said Winston players don't have those big brains?
Yeah, big brain Winston main.
Alright, so all dabs on the left, drastically switching stuff up here. Senpai switching over to the McCree, and it doesn't take long for him to show up in that kill feed. Sword Mace gets slept here, but not any follow-up as Casting Couch trying to push this right side. They're going to keep getting staggered here. Savo looking for an out. Will he survive? Nope. Not going to be today, but oh boy, Spagooter goes deep with the Reinhardt charge. He's way out, but unfortunately, Casting Couch has already left the area. Yeah, 4 minutes, 20 seconds on the clock for Casting Couch. Still running the Junkrat and Genji here, maybe looking to build up some ultimates and trying to take the point with this comp. They do have the pharmacy for AD and B. They're gonna be staging that in the top right area from the defensive perspective, so Gonna be a lot of angles Casting Couch has to clear as they enter the point.
Yeah, I really like how they've been playing this defense. Like, they've been shifting around a lot.
Oh yeah, they're moving
Like,
around. You're right. Yeah.
I really like it though. It's making it like kind of hard for like Casting Couch to get set up all the way, and you know they're not spinning so far as like, you know, look, they're already all set up on the top left here for when Casting Couch is making their big push.
Yep, Casting Couch pushing that top right once again. The blabbers, the no blabbers started transitioning. Spagooter is on this catwalk. Balcony gets a Daria bubble, then falls down and gets nanoed, so not gonna be able to swing and get damage out of that. 2 kills from Casting Couch, but the barrage over the top gets reflected back into Freeby's face, and it looks like to be a close to fair fight, but that res with the Valkyrie Mercy should turn the tide here in Casting Couch. They have to turn tail.
Yep, UTech gonna go down here, wrapping up this fight. But we're getting to see, you know, another point where there's gonna be a lot of ults available. Just shy of three big ults for Casting Couch. We got 3 up as well for the dabs.
Thanks for the assist.
Yeah, I mean
It could be, we could get an explosive fight coming up here.
yeah, there it is. Dragon Blade, hook resets. He's going in deep. Not a lot of team support to help him out, but it doesn't matter. He takes out Senpai and the Mighty Wolf, 2 big sources of healing and damage.
Picking up
for
the Zarya
Spagooter.
kill on well, he's still going. He's been
Still
not stopping.
Yeah, but Freebie he's the first one to get a kill on the side of all dabs, no blabs, and the res is denied. Gets pushed out by those dive takes.
Senpai gonna take out a healer though.
Time.
Oh.
Boy, almost capped. Freebie, he comes in from the side on the back. The grab comes in from your Pendry. Spagooter gets the charge in, gets the pin onto Salvo.
Oh my god.
Might be crumbling here. Yeah, everyone comes out for all dab, no blab. It's not gonna happen this time around.
They did it. They held the point.
But they do lose the 2 ticks. They almost got that third. So a minute 33, plenty of time to get one last tick. It's a matter of what kind of composition will they want to run into it.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know where that was.
I think it was pretty far off. But
maybe I don't know if he's looking for the reset or maybe missed his.
Yeah,
wall,
yeah.
right?
He's switching to Zed. Yeah.
Oh,
there we
okay.
go. Yep.
Cover. Even if it was a failed wall, right? Just switch it. Cover your ass.
Yeah, I'd
Anyway.
fall for it. I'd like. You tell me that.
Yeah.
Like if someone like goes and like YOLO ults at the end of a fight, and then I see them switch characters, I'm like, it's okay. They're just using that because they're switching characters. Yeah.
Perfect.
Meanwhile, they're thinking they're like, I totally fucked that up. I'm an idiot.
Casting Couch opting to take the main bridge in. Creepy with the barrage over the top. Does get the D-Mech, but that might not finishing.
High
the
Noon
Deadeye.
denied.
Yes, UTech on this Widow. Coming in through. Will he get the picks? He gets one of the Mighty Wolf. Gets a second on Sword Base. There it is. Hook reset with the Dragon Blade. Looking to finish this one off. They have one healer on the point. But can they get these picks? Senpai, he pulls out with the Widow himself. Can he? It's a 2-on-3 on the point. Yep.
Spoopy Kuma coming back into action.
Throws in the Diva Bomb.
That's gonna buy a lot of time.
Yeah, and it picks up Senpai on the top and it pushes everyone else out of the point, and Casting Couch secure it. I didn't see how much time there was. Let's see.
There was not a lot of time, but there was some on the clock, and that's what matters.
Yeah, it looks like a minute right on the money. Yeah, so that's what matters, boys and girls. They're still in it to win it. It's just going to be an uphill battle. Casting Couch will be on the attack first because they have the lower time bank. And with a minute on the time bank, you're looking at 1, maybe 2 fights if they're super fast. If the first one you just get wiped, you could probably roll up for a second one, at least a good staged fight. Picking the first comp out of the gate here is very important for Casting Couch. You have to realize what characters could we get an ultimate, within a minute for this first push, or what's a good ultimate to bring into the second point if we do get the first. Got to think about those types of things if they want to try to compete here on Hanamura. Because 6 minutes and 53 seconds is quite a long time.
Yeah, that is a very long time. Also, we're seeing a bit of more mix-up here. I just realized we have Hooks that's on the Pharah again. Dama switching over to the Reinhardt, as we have a modified Ghost comp, is what has been oh so very popular in this league lately.
And they just switched with a late switch over to Moira, deciding they need that extra bit of healing. Because they might be devoting Albino Joe to Pharmacy Duto.
We need a pause.
We get a pause. There's Zetaruni.
There we go.
Boom.
Boom, one pause. 31 seconds left on the clock. So we got one fight. This is it.
Yeah, they didn't go fast enough. They didn't roll out with a Lucio, so they didn't sort of slam in and die, or slam in and get to the point and at least try it for the first time. This is one fight, like you said.
Yeah.
So it's a matter of how they want to take this. They've scouted some information by looking through the gate. Maybe they're looking for Senpai. Maybe they just want to barrel through in onto him. Free Feet is playing that Junkrat again, and he's playing it close on the left side. We'll see what the strategy is here for Casting Couch.
They do have the McCree ready for the Pharah, which I think is really, really big. Like, if we had the Junkrat Mei again, I think the Pharah would have worked out really, really well.
Yeah, I think that's maybe what they were expecting.
Yeah, exactly. I think they're like, okay, we did this once.
What?
That's the bug. What is the spectator's ult?
Well, I like to think that all the casters have different ultimates.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like we're all Overwatch caster heroes.
Oh, okay.
One might say, and
yeah.
I think we'll maybe have to think about it, but maybe we'll all get some ultimates. We'll think of what our ultimates are.
Okay.
And for next
like
week,
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
But here we are. Okay, we're back. We got the R's. Maybe Mighty Wolf got the pre-ult charge. We'll see. But you
who knows?
are going through at this point here. I don't know if they identified the Junkrat on the left side, but they get the kills. 3
That's a great start.
And make it
3 down.
three.
This is
but
crazy.
Senpai is alive. You always have to factor in him on this McCree because now he's
I don't know
playing
what he
behind
can do
them.
here against this many people though. Casting Couch got a full fucking crew ready to roll.
Yeah, he needs to just go in and die. There he is. And yeah, Mighty Wolf going for the reset.
Time. All right, 30 seconds. One more push. Let's go.
Yeah, and I mean this is the best case scenario for Casting Couch, right? They got the first point and they are rolling through with some momentum here. They're going to be.
They gotta go. They have to go fast. Like by the time they reach this point, they have 15 seconds to get on the point.
Yeah.
Like, you cannot play a slow game here.
Yep, Coalescence popped early, preemptively. No, the Fire Strike takes him out. Casting Couch, big source of healing now down, but he does get the res. But meanwhile, Scooby gets D-Mech. Hook resets with a damage boosted Rocket Barrage over the top, but the tire is going to take the stage as the Valkyrie is popped for all dabs and blabs, and it should be an easy cleanup here. Senpai on this Widow for a little bit of reassurance, and Casting Couch not able to secure that tick on the second point, but they are still in it.
They are still in it. UTech is staying alive a very long time considering how many people are surrounding him there.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Jones, what the? Okay, then they both go. Senpai brings out the Widow. Says, party's over. Sit down, kids.
Yeah, that took so long.
Yeah, that was really
I guess
long.
the Valkyrie pocketed Zarya was.
Yeah, apparently that was tough to deal with, I guess. I was like expecting him to die. I'm like, he's not dead yet. He's not dead yet.
Yeah, I'm finishing up this round. I'm talking about it's
like the round is over. No, stop, die, please, fucking die already. Don't make me look stupid.
But here we are, Casting Couch switching over to the defense, and let's see what they pull out here.
Yeah.
It's gonna be tough.
It's gonna be tough, but they did get this first point. Draws are possible. Like, we've seen some really long hauls on the second point of Hanamura.
Oh yeah, I'm
Yeah.
I'm remembering back to last season.
Yeah.
Hanamura was it's like a team killer. There were some teams
Yeah.
who never learned how to cap the second point. It was brutal. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's super tough to cap that second point.
Yeah. Uh, it is a very tough point to cap, and I mean, 650 to hold the first point.
Thanks for the
I wouldn't count on it.
I wouldn't count on it either, but anything can happen
Yeah.
in a game of Overwatch. Salvo's playing Reaper.
Yeah.
Anything can happen. We'll see
Anything
what
can
happens.
happen here.
Utek going. No, actually, he gets charged, but he has that pocket. He is alive, and Spagooter's going to be the first one to go down here. So, a slight setback already. Cassie Couch on the good foot to start with. Senpai, he's actually on to this Hanzo, which is something we usually don't see him on, and he is pushing that right side, but does get taken out by Hooker Sets Vera. Yeah, oh, maybe the move from the Reinhardt into the team, but Creeping, he goes deep, he's in the mix, but he will get back into safety, playing that Brigitte. Shatter comes through, he gets a couple, but can there be follow-up? There it is, the nano onto Utek's Reinhardt. Senpai, he's going big, takes on the DPS. One of them gets res, so only one down.
Oh, but at the cost of the healer.
Senpai, he's free reign up on his own high ground on the attacker side. Utek with the flank! What is he doing?
Absolute Madland as the Mighty Wolf opts the Madland to the point. Turn around. There we go. He's getting his team. Salvo tries to be a hero, but gets gunned down in the line of duty.
Casting Couch. What was? Oh no. They were doing so great. I love the charge with the Nano Rhine, but they didn't respect the Widow sideline, and it all comes crumbling down. The Widow sights are up, so their whereabouts are not going to be hidden here. Senpai going in, looking for some snipes on this top right
real
side.
aggressive start.
On this Genji, he's going to be Widow hunting, trying to keep that pressure on him. Utek going to be the first casualty, but Salvo's Death Blossom, what can it pick up? And it doesn't pick up anything. As Adrius Zero now goes down for Casting Couch. Healers are going down, but a big anti-nade comes through. Can they delay? It's only a tick here, so they gotta go super stall. A 5-man knock-up from that Hammond boy. And
yeah, unfortunately,
there it is.
Adrius Zero's gonna sneak through, but they have such a tiny little window here. He's gonna get the res off, though.
He gets the res off on the Vital Joel.
And here's the rest of the team.
This is looking okay, but the grab from your Pendry gonna get the pin onto Spoopy Koopa, and now it's gonna come crumbling down once again.
Uh-oh. That's one way to deal with the Mercy. Just hammer down.
Yes, I will go into that high ground with the Shadow Step. Not gonna be in time, and it is gonna be the GG all dabs. Taking Hanamura a little bit definitively, but Casting Couch putting up a good fight. Freefy on the Brigitte, and I mean, I learned a lot about him from that interview. I didn't know he was a support main, and that he loved it so much. He loves playing these aggressive supports, and look at this. This is probably not super impressive, but he is swinging. He's left clicking.
Left clicking like a champ.
Let's go, boys. But yeah, that'll be the first map here. Going over to All Dabs No Blabs, we'll enter into the second map, which is King's Row, fan favorite. Gotta love me some King's Row. How do you think King's Row is gonna go down between these two teams?
You know, I think that All Dabs No Blabs is just overall gonna be favored throughout the rest of this match. Casting Couch has been definitely having a bit of struggles the last couple weeks, and this team's just been kind of looking up on the like I said earlier, the up and up. But Casting Couch did show some signs of life there at the end.
They did. Unfortunately, though, I think it's the same amount of signs of life that they've shown in prior weeks, and they're just not really fixing the problems that I've seen chronically plague them. And it really, I think, comes down to shot calling. It just comes down to coordination and figuring out what do we need to do here in this exact moment. Make a call. Sometimes they're all over the place with the focus. I've talked about it in the past. Their ult usage has been not so great, but I mean, especially there on the defensive hold for Hanamura. I mean, they got the couple picks, right? The Ryan charges through. I don't think anyone else has to peek that gate.
No,
you know? Just
I
hold
think that's
back. You're
enough.
playing defense. You can't lose people. So it just needs someone to say, hey, you know, we're playing defense on 2CP, don't die. And it
Yeah.
just doesn't seem like that's happening. You know, but maybe
Yeah,
they've taken
I
that
mean,
in.
Yeah. I say we'll definitely see here.
Yeah, I can imagine some more tanky lineups from Casting Couch. They might be looking for some goats to
Yeah.
make things a little bit easier. You know,
Yep, these picks right now saying this is gonna be, I'm gonna guess modified goats comp.
yeah, the Anna goats. I've heard old lady goats
Old lady
before.
goats. I like it.
Yeah, anti goats. That's always fun to say.
Anti-goats ghosts.
Yeah, because that's really
Yeah.
at its core what it's trying to do. But
Yeah.
Alejandro switching over to Lucio, a very crucial element of goats. Don't leave home without it. And Anti-Zero
Yeah.
on the classic Moira. So it looks like they want to run the standard goats, and they're gonna be on the Icicle defense to start it off here. And oh boy, if this comes through for all dabs no blabs, I'm gonna have some fun casting it. That's gonna be for sure.
Yep, there we go. There's the Widow.
Boring.
We are gonna see the Doomfist though. There's a little bit of hype.
Okay, that's true. Fifi's Doomfist, something to be feared here. And I mean, it's just Doomfist alone as a character. You gotta be aware of his presence on the map.
Oh,
Senpai.
Peekaboo.
Yeah, oh, Peekaboo indeed. Senpai working that top theater, looking for the sight lines, and Casting Couch, they're playing very close. They are holding them at this first initial choke, and they pick up that initial kill. So a good start here, but they gotta worry about this Widow sight line. Their supports have to play the corners, cannot get picked out here.
Yeah, currently just pounding shots into that range shield.
Yep, Free Feed looking to move over. Maybe trying to get a flank here. Jumps up, looking for the high ground. Yeah, there it is. He's going for that flank. Casting Couch pivoting. Are they going to deal with this Widow, though? Back in tree.
There goes hook resets.
Yeah,
Brigitte down.
that's definitely not the first one you want to lose here. And Salvo, he goes in deep. He splits away from the team. Pulls all the aggro over them, but also pulls his body to the spawn room. It goes down. AJ0 with a late coalescence, but not gonna be enough.
Are put down very quickly here.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, it's just this Widow sightline when he's playing over what's called tree, usually, from that alleyway. Just no pressure, tons of sightlines and headshots, and
It can be really hard to contest the Widow there, though. Like,
it is. I mean, really, with goats, you only have one choice. Right? It's D.Va.
Yeah.
D.Va's got to be the person. And sometimes it's really tough to do that. I mean, you're trying
Whoa.
to protect your front line with the DMs.
Oh,
that's oh boy.
that's a big hammer down.
Yeah, and yeah, all the abs no blabs, they are sending Casting Couch back to the far spawn. They want to get a lot of ground here with those kills.
Hello there.
Spagooter emoting in the middle there.
Gotta let them know what's up.
Yeah, they're just playing super aggressive here, scouting it out. But Casting Couch will get here for another hold before point B, point A, I guess. Point B.
No one can hide from my sight.
Some ultimates online for Casting
Yeah.
Couch or
Yeah, we
Shadow
had a
Graviton.
couple on both sides.
Oh yeah, what Widow Sights just came up, but there is Doomfist ultimate on board. Also the support also all the Absolute Blabs. With Hook resets, he's gonna get some kills for his side of the team. There it is, Doomfist slams. AJS0 down, and the card's gonna be
Doomfist
pushed.
is gonna solo ride this.
Yes, moving Goof is coming
He's
back
got
as
it.
Baby D.Va. Hello.
Hello.
And
Yep, there, Dan. Press F to pay respects.
yeah, can we get some Fs in the chat for Spoopy Goofus Baby D.Va there? That's yeah. Sad one to watch, but
That is how it goes sometimes.
that is how it goes. Yeah, here it is. There's the Swips coming in. Utex switching over to the Widow to combat that Widow from Senpai. Much needed here, but Freebee's gonna be on him. Dives in. What can he get for the healing? Genji with the counter dive, so pushing Doomfist off that high ground, working together as a DPS duo. But Senpai now, he's taking the high ground. What can they do here? Senpai's looking for the sight line, and the shatter comes through once again for Spagooter. It's big. It's a big slam. Smoothie Kuba though picking up one with the self-destruct. What can Casting Couch do here? AJ's here with the coalescence once again. Not getting sniped immediately, and Casting Couch looks like they're at least stopping the progress, waiting for the response to come through. Salvo
Yeah,
picking out
actually,
his counterpart.
nice
There it
hammer.
is. Yes, the big
That's gonna
slam.
save the day.
And now Senpai. Now we can deal with Senpai. Genji looking for some late kills here, but not gonna get it. Senpai grapples out.
Yeah, had a little bit of coverage from his friendly Doomfist.
Injured again.
All right, Casting Couch. I didn't look too good after that first slam, but able to bounce back and regroup.
I found
Genji Doomfist battling for this high ground. Widow 2, but oh man, Widow goes a little too far there.
Oh, here we go. Nano Blade coming through.
Nice. I'd love
That's
to see this
really
combo.
sound.
Big time lead plays with hook resets, and there's the Doomfist ultimate to take him out, but the damage has already been done. Senpai, I don't know if he's up. They know he's up there.
Yep.
Slam comes through from Spagooter, and yes, Albino goes down. There goes Salvo, and now UTech comes back onto this Doomfist. It does take out Senpai. And Reefy as well.
Yeah.
UTech really flexing his DPS.
Yeah, all of a
today.
sudden, you know, Doomfist battle sound. Things I did not expect coming into this match.
I guess you don't expect it
It's
anyway.
gonna be Doomfist. Like, you tell me one, I'd be like, I'd be a little surprised, but I'll buy it. But Doomfist to be Doomfist.
Yeah.
Nah, man, I wouldn't have saw that coming.
Yeah, it's interesting. This actually seems more effective when they put Salvo in that tank role and UTech on a DPS role. So
Yeah.
maybe that's something they can explore as this match goes on, or maybe in future weeks. But UTech, unfortunately, gets anti-nated and will go down first here. Casting they do have a couple ultimates, so grab comes through, but only locks up Salvo. The bomb comes through onto the side, not picking up anything, but Hooker says getting that dash kill on Distorted Mace. What can Casting Couch do? The Shatter's big, there's no follow-up though. UTech just jumping around now, trying to stall for his team. Another Dragon Blade comes through, but it gets swung through and goes down. A super chaotic fight, and Casting Couch somehow is keeping this part from not moving.
It looks like they're picking up another win here.
Yeah. And Freefy, yeah, goes for the reset into. I think, I mean, I don't know much about the lore, but is this like where the Omnic slaves are kept?
I don't know.
Okay, do you know the lore?
I am definitely not up to snuff on my Overwatch lore.
Okay, that's me neither. But I like to follow it a little bit. It's a little bit more
Yeah.
interesting than League of Legends, in my personal opinion. So, but doesn't matter. Senpai with the Deadeye channel, not able to pick up anything with that, but it does create some space because the cart finally moves towards its final destination. The Casting Couch, they have 4 strong on the point. One of those is going to be a Moira heal, making a Coalescence as well. Senpai gets
UTech
taken
just
out.
running through here.
Yeah, UTech really
Putting on
pulling
a
through in this Doomfist. Picked up
Doomfist
another double
clinic.
kill. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's getting double kills every one of these fights. And
Yeah.
that's all you need in the defensive hold like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, looking good. Only a minute on the clock for LDABs no Blab, so let's see what
Yeah.
they're switching up here. They switched a couple of DPS picks around.
Yep, we're
We're gonna
back
see
to
some-
that modified
Oh.
Goats comp that they always.
Yeah, the Soul of
always
the Creed with the triple support. So this is their bread and butter. If this doesn't work, then they probably don't know what will.
Yeah.
So let's see him do
I
it.
like it. The thing is that depending on how this goes, like if this fight goes long, this is the last fight.
Yeah, I know it's already looking like it.
Yeah. I would
they're-
say.
No loose or no speed boost in there, so they're looking for a slow and steady fight. Senpai, he's gonna be the first one to get the first blood here. That's a big kill onto UTech. Those single sword mace with the self-destruct, but the damage
They
might
need
have
some
already
on the
been
start
done.
though.
Yeah, there's the sound barrier for extra reassurance. Hooker says it's a sad, lonely ninja, but he actually does get onto the point. The Dragon Blade was unsheathed, but UTech does go down, and all dabs and blabs, they complete King's Row with overtime. Let's see.
They had a few seconds left on the clock.
Oh,
Yeah,
7.6. Here we go.
That's what matters.
That is actually in hybrid mode. Hybrid mode. This is exactly what matters because they'll get another stab at it. But we'll move all the way back to the first point of King's Row.
Yeah.
And-
Bring it all the way back to the beginning.
Oh! Did you know that is? I didn't know that. You hold shift and you sprint. It's like your soldier.
Yeah, you can sprint. You did not know that?
Holy fuck, dude! No.
How have you been moving around the map? Then?
I don't know. I mean, I guess when
You've
you're
been, like,
observing the game,
slow.
you don't want to go this fast, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep going this fast while I'm casting.
Oh, dude, I
Always.
might as well, like, I should just, like, get, like, a piece of tape and just tape that shift button down while I'm casting. Like, I don't think I let go of it, like, barely.
Damn, this is fun. Holy shit.
Yeah. Dude, holy fuck.
This is
Welcome-
like, okay,
welcome
guys.
to the-
This is
welcome
like the
to the
green
new
dot
world,
in League
man.
of Legends. I played
Yeah.
League of Legends for, I don't know, like 7 years, and then, you know, like, all good people moved on, and...
Yep.
But for the first, like, 3 years, I had no idea what that green dot next to the portraits meant in game. It means their
Oh,
ultimate is up.
no. Oh, no.
Yeah, oh no.
Think you can keep up with me?
So
To
this
be
is
fair-
a green dot moment for me.
Yeah, no, I mean, I feel like this is way more innocent, and like also at the very least, like the green dot moment, you know, that was earlier League of Legends. No one actually knew what was going on.
That's true. Yeah,
like,
we
I
all
remember
just
I'm
had
playing
bugs
it
on our
up at
head.
the beginning, and I'm leveling, and I was like playing Ashe mid, because that's what
Oh,
people did
yeah.
then.
Loved it, dude. Yeah, that's before the Europeans figured out you put those guys down bot
Yeah.
with the support. But here we are, casting couch. Moving over. Wait a minute. This didn't. The icy cold defense. This did not work. They're on attack.
What? Wait, what the?
Injured
My
again.
rule. I,
Yeah. Wait. I don't know. Anyway, they're on the blue side. They're
I'm
pushing
rethinking
in.
my life right now. You're gonna need to solo cast for a minute.
Casting couch moving in with the goats, and they take the stairway alley high ground flank because they jump over and they take that high ground very fast. They speed boost at the right moment and they get that first blood. What can they do here? Spagooter and Freefy are in this hotel, split off from their team, and there he goes. Spagooter goes down, looking for a Junkrat kill now. Yeah, but it's already 2 takes for Casting Couch. This is a great first
This
push
is
here.
this is as clean as you can get. Like,
Yeah, and I actually didn't even check what Hero Senpai was rolling out. I think he might have just switched to, or was he already playing the Reaper? I'm not sure, but he picks up a couple kills here. He's going ham. Gotta respect this Reaper man, and yeah. Oh man, Casting Couch paying the ultimate price because now they actually might get held in this brutal show.
yeah, Senpai, he just keeps going forward.
Yeah,
Like,
he's
that
got
was-
the mercy pocket. Not a lot to be feared here.
Yeah.
But there it is, Casting Couch. They get regrouped, and all Dabs no blabs. They're gonna let him have that space. Looking for a corner fight for Spend. Very common spot for a defensive hold here. Ult economy looking great for both teams actually. Some good defense or DPS elements for all Dabs and blabs. Let's see if they use them here. But the grab comes out first from Casting Couch. Sound barrier to counter. Salvo with the slam to follow through it. And they used almost every ultimate they had on board.
Yeah, but it worked.
It worked. It always works. Slam Q buttons, and usually it works.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes you do. You got a bunch of Qs, you line them all up, and it's you know, just knock them all down. But we see them all very, very aggressively trying to hold this point here.
Oh, Senpai, where is he going?
Uh-oh, that's not where you at. That's not where you want to be.
Okay, everyone who plays Reaper, they know that happens. You shadow stab accidentally into the team, but then you just wiggle out.
Yeah.
Activate Wraith Form.
Do this
Peace out.
boogie wiggle.
Boogie wig. Oh boy, free.
But too late.
Yeah, getting the tire kill and Hooker sets his. He was trying to work that left flank, maybe looking for that Reaper who was coming over
And
there.
it doesn't matter though, they secured the point here, so now we get an awkward situation where all Devs have left fighting on the point.
Yeah, oh, that's true.
Right,
I don't know if they. I didn't even realize. Yeah, they.
that's what I said. They were too late. They got
Yeah.
on, like they got there right as they could just right as they hit the point.
Oh man, off the sword and mace. Get taken out early for the albino Joe Goop, and this is looking great. Slam comes through, takes out 2, but the
Yep.
shield's up. There's no follow through. It's Senpai. Q's in the backline, has to use the Wraith Form, but goes back to his team for safety.
Yeah, this is the power of goats. When it gets rolling, it just keeps going.
Yeah. Oh, it's maybe Luba launches that one out, looking for some space, but Death Blossom on the point takes out 2 for Casting Couch, and Freefy following through with a double kill of his own. DPS
Yep.
players for all Dabs no blabs going crazy this map, as per usual. But
Yeah, I mean they were able to finally find their footing here.
yeah, and it looks like their idea on what they can do to counter this goats that Casting Couch is bringing out is just Junkrat Reaper, right? Reaper always been good as a tank buster. Now usually it's tough to get a lot of value on so many tanks, especially when they're being healed at a faster rate than Reaper can put out, but it seems to be working in conjunction with that Junkrat.
Yep.
Tyre comes through, picks up Hooker Sense once again. Casting Couch is gonna have to wait for that respawn. All Damsel Labs are pushing, yeah, their salvo maybe steps out a little too far, he goes down. Casting Couch losing the members, not really needed here. Coalescence comes through.
That's yeah, like this right here, that alt right there perfectly summarized what you were talking about earlier with Casting Couch's problems.
Yeah.
They were down 2 people, they were not looking for a fight at all, and then Coalescence.
Yeah, and Snowbear will start off this fight for Casting Couches. They use the grab as well. Pick up both supports actually for all Damsel Blab, so this is exactly what they want. They're going
That's
to
it,
tank
yeah.
line.
On the other hand, that's exactly what we want to do. That was great.
Yeah, and there it is. Senpai does get taken out after the raid, but I mean, once again, what was used? Shatter, grab, rally, sound barrier. 4 ultimates for the team wipe. But here on this last push, it's going to be another fight. Look at this, all Damsel Blabs, they are grouped up, ready to go on this left side. Sound barrier comes through from Sword Mace, so this is looking good, and now the grab of their own. Every ultimate Casting Couch just used was negated by this because they didn't get the point.
That was getting
Watch
a
this.
lot though.
Oh, the tanks are coming through now. Casting
Yeah.
Couch only 1 healer. Can they do this? Buki throws it out.
They
Here,
did
right,
it. They
but
did it.
early. And they do. They ride it in. Holy shit.
Complete.
I mean, using the 4 ultimates as Neos at home, still bad. Don't do that at home.
3 to
But
3.
they juiced it out.
Switching sides.
Yep, as once again we make the long trek back to the start of King's Row, but this time 30 gets to go a little faster.
Whee! This is so fun.
It is legit, it is really fun. Like the first time you get around, you're moving the camera and you're like, oh god, I'm so slow.
I mean,
But-
I'm still slow because it, it takes like 2 feet of my arm movement to do a 180. So
Oh yeah.
I'm still slow on the turning.
On
but
the
man,
turning.
I'm going
but-
fast. I'm accelerating. I'm Soldier 76 on steroids. It's great.
Dude, if Soldiers when he just could fly. Like
Attackers
that fucking
incoming in
that drum
30 seconds.
that drum level on Busan. I don't know. Anyway, Casting Couch on the icy cold defense now. What?
yeah.
I don't know.
Well it's
A moment to
see, because
enjoy
normally
some
it's
peace
blue
and quiet.
defense first and red's on offense first. But what happens is that whenever there's time, it's the team with the least time always goes on offense first.
Ah.
1.
So I don't actually know what the hell is up with them being on offense first.
Oh, well, you don't change colors in customs for whatever reason.
Ah.
Maybe that's true. Okay, I mean, that
Maybe,
is true.
yeah, so maybe some stuff got messed up with custom color changes.
But, oh, Senpai! They saw him, he's trying to sneak through on this high ground on a weird Pharah flank, a solo Pharah flank, but Freaky takes out hook resets maybe while they're trying to chase the Pharah in the sky.
Whoa.
But he does get that res off, so Casting Couch having the Mercy in pocket here as they run Sniper plus the spam from Junkrat, but might be going down. AGS here on the Brigitte goes down. Now Salvo as well. What can UTech do on this Widow? Can he get the headshots? Can this team even recontest here?
ultimate is charging.
And it looks like they will not. So with very little time on the clock, all Dabs and Labs will secure the first point, but it's gonna be overtime ticking for the rest of the way.
Yep. You got one long ride. Also, yeah, that's it. This is it. You get one ride for the rest of the way to go.
I'm on the payload and moving up.
Casting Couch, so oh man, they might have got. Oh yeah, it looks like their Mercy Albino Joe got that super long spawn here, so they're gonna have to wait for him to come back. All Dabs and
Yeah.
Labs will get around this first bend next to Mortuary's Fine Books, the bookshop. A little mini health pack. I'm gonna look for health packs in the bookstores.
Yeah, there's some sneaky ones. There's the big health pack that's hanging out in the inside of the pub.
Inside the Fox and Bear.
The Fox's Lair. Do not know what that was called now. Oh
No, the
my.
Fox and Bear, but Fox is. Oh man, Rogue Resets. Welcome to
Oh, that
Junkrat
cleans it
Slayer.
up real fast.
Holy moly, yep, and there it is. There's the team wipe that Casting Couch was needed. So
That's a
They-
big tire.
Yeah, that was a huge tire. So I mean, it's good that they stopped him there.
3
This is
to 4.
very winnable for
Switching
Casting Couch.
sides.
Yeah, I mean this is a. I mean, I guess ideally you'd probably want it to stop a little if you're gonna stop it here in the streets phase, just a little bit before where they stopped it. But I think if they do this right, if they cap the first point, they maybe get a couple staggers, send people back to that long spawn, they might be able to ride it out. Kind of like what all dabs no blabs did, but they just got tired and it was just really big. So.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Casting Couch looking like they want to run the Sombra. Hooker sets on the Sombra. We've seen it so a little bit this season from him, and I love it. He played it well. Volskaya comes to mind, and yeah, maybe a hero that they can look to utilize a little bit more, especially when they're running these tanky comps. He can kind of just be on the side, you know, waiting for the call out on the hack.
Incoming. Defend
Yeah.
objective
And that's gonna be really nice considering they have the Great Wall of Bastion.
Oh, this is a great time to actually play Sombra, because not only does he get to scout that out potentially. Oh well, now they know. But now that he can go invis and basically just play mind games with Senpai. Am I behind you? Am I gonna hack you? Right? Bastion has to be always vigilant of that. And yeah, look. Looks to the hack, but he gets spotted out and does have the translocate back. Jordan Mace is playing this Ana. He's playing it up on the high ground here.
Yeah, but here we go. Once again, Hooker Set's coming in. He's gonna go for that hack. He's looking for it. Oh,
Maybe not
ready, but here he
there it
goes.
is.
The distraction the whole time. In comes Salvo. One big boy against one small robot.
Yeah, but oh, the res comes through. So this Bastion might make all of the difference here as he now comes back through. What kind of damage can he do? He has 2 healers behind him as he plays into this phone booth area. There is the Bastion ultimate to win this fight outright. And that
Hope
Mercy
that's
res,
on the
that's all
run.
they needed.
Did someone call a doctor?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, realistically, if the Bastion doesn't come back up there, they're
Yeah.
very low on damage, and Casting Couch might have been able to take that.
I really like that strategy. You know, it's like either we get the hack off or you're distracted and you get a Rhine charge straight to the face.
Yeah, it worked perfectly, all according to plan here, and Hooker says he's playing the sneaky lady, and he actually gets spotted out, set the translocate out. He wasn't in position for a team, but Salvo says, fuck it, I'm going in, and once again, he gets that charge down, picks up another, and the supports now go down for all dabs no blab. This is looking very good for Casting Couch. How can they finish this one off here? And there it is, Reefy going down. No members left now for all dabs no blabs. What can they push here? Nothing.
Yeah, I don't think they really need to push here. And
Oh,
so they're
Senpai, he's actually on Tracer. He's looking for this right room flank. I
alright.
think he's just gonna play really sneaky here, and he's gonna try to kill the cart pusher,
I might need this later.
thinking that his other team's gonna push forward.
I like it. Yeah, no,
But-
he's definitely.
Casting
Either that or
Couch,
he's
they
gonna
don't
go
play
try.
that game because
Look at
they're
that.
pretty
He's
close.
sneaking up.
Yeah.
He's trying to be sneaky
Wait,
beaky.
did Salvo spot him? I think Salvo spotted him. Yeah,
Oh,
there
Salvo
it is.
saw him. Yep.
Yep. The game is up. The jig is up. He's gotta. He will be seen from this flank, and Hooker says he's on the side here. He does have EMP up. Has to play around, and he dodges out from the McCree. There it is, the EMP. But really, the grab only picks up Spagooter. The Valkyrie had already been channeled, but they pick up 2 kills, 2-1 here. The res does come through for all the Absol Blab, so it's a fair 2v2. But Freebie gets taken out, channeling the Deadeye. Maybe not what they were looking for there. And Casting Couch, they have the numbers advantage. It's going to be a very long spawn. The grab
There's
comes
no
through for all
follow
the
up on
Absol-
this grab though.
Yeah, but surprisingly, there's still 2 supports and a Zarya here. There's not a lot of card pushing that can be done.
30 seconds.
Yep. but they
Casting
do
Couch
not-
has to recoup. We are in last fight territory.
Yep. At the cart right here.
And Hooker says he just got back up. He just spawned with Genji. The anti-nade comes through into Spagooter. Can they finish him off?
They need to turn around. Turn around.
Turn around, they got, oh no! The perfect opportunity to take him out there, and the bomb does take out your pen try, but I don't think it matters. Casting Couch is looking very good here. Rally comes through from AGS0. And now they just have to stick together. There's the slam for Reassurance Senpai on this Tracer. What can he do? How long can he stall? But it won't be enough. Casting Couch. They do it.
There we go, tying it up 1-1.
Yeah. Good job, Casting Couch. Able to take King's Row. We won again. I mean, granted, Senpai wasn't playing McCree. Freefy was. They were running some experimental stuff. But it's a win's a win's a win.
Oh, this
It's-
Laura.
Yeah, let's see a big fatty coalescence here. Lot of value.
That is.
Oh my god.
I mean, if you get the coalescence the whole entire time, an enemy team doesn't move at all because they can't. That's a lot of damage.
He moved his mouse so little in
Yeah.
that play.
Like, it was literally just like hit Q, roll away from your chair with the wheelie chair, put your hands behind your head, just watch. Like, he was like, see ya guys, you're all fucking dead.
Oh man. Alright, well. Kings Row in the book here. We'll move to our third map between these two teams. It's gonna be Junkertown. When you thought it couldn't get clownier on Kings Row, just wait. Junkertown is here to fulfill your cheese needs. Yeah, I mean anything can happen. And so in Casting Couch, they don't really have that crutch of being able to play those super tanky comps, you know, or goats. At least right out of this gate here, either defense or attack, not super effective with the geometry of Junkertown. But Bastion, I guarantee we're gonna see some more of that.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yep, our colors still backwards, unfortunately, I think. I imagine I'll be very surprised if we don't see any Bastion at all.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not a betting man. I don't know how much money I should bet on that, but I'm very confident we will.
Yeah. I agree with that statement.
It's really this map for me is a question of whether All Dabs and Blabs is gonna take this like super seriously, right? I mean, people who watch Kings Row, you could tell maybe at the end there, gas was let off a little bit from All Dabs and Blabs. Or maybe they just tried some experimental stuff and it didn't work out.
Yeah,
I'm
I
not
don't know,
quite
because
sure.
like they tried to go back to they went back to their tried and true like when they needed to.
I don't know.
They were definitely trying new stuff, but they're still trying to win.
That's true. You know what? You're right. I shouldn't take the credit away from Casting Couch. They did pull off a very hard-fought victory. I mean, near the third point, those are some crazy fights, and they deserve holding them to 7.6 seconds the first time around. So, Casting Couch looking good here. Momentum maybe starting to build, not only for this match, but maybe for the rest of the season. UTech, once again, he's going to be on a DPS pick here, as Casting Couch is going to be on the defense. UTech on this Widow, hook resets on the Junkrat to try to break any potential Orisa shield for pirate ships, and it's gonna be UTech getting the first pick, yeah, on the Sword and Mace Zen. But Senpai, he is on the Widow for himself, so there's gonna be some very dangerous sight lines UTech has to play. Casting Couch holding close, there it is, big anti-nade. Orisa shield goes down, there goes Freefy, but Freefy had already picked up hook resets in the DMAC. So it's gonna be close here. Casting Couch might have to back up, but they surely will get another defensive hold here. And there it is, a headshot doing it too! From UTech popping off on this Widow. This is the kind of shit Casting Couch has maybe needed. You just needed a hard fragger. Hard fraggers in this league, they go a long way.
Yeah. I was like, when you're not at the top level, like even at the top level, being a hard fragger gets you quite a bit of ways, but like, especially at our level of play, a hard fragger does a lot of work.
Yeah, and hard fragger felt by UTech as he gets taken out by Senpai. He gets a double kill as well. So Widow's going back and forth here on some headshots, but Freefy looks like he's gonna ride in this Bastion on the third point. They're looking for the defensive hold here. Smoothie goes in with the DM up, looking good, but the Bastion tank form engaged. What can he do here? HSO blocks 2 tank shots with the shield, but then goes down. The last ditch effort has really just burned the clock. All Dabs and Blabs will pick up the first point here in Junkertown.
reached the chip.
Senpai not switching off the Widow yet. Widow's still pretty good here on this second Streets phase. But Freefy, that's a real question, and it looks like, yeah, they're gonna keep rocking this Bastion.
Yeah, I mean, if you roll through on the first point, you have the Bastion going. The second area can be a little hard for it, but if it's still going, at least give it a life, you know.
Yeah. We'll see what happens. And that
Tiger snipe.
that's a low percentage tire. That's 9/10 that ain't coming through. With the Bastion looking right at it, and Senpai going off on the headshots. Utex able to answer it back, but the damage has already been done. His team is in shambles, and they have to give this space to this Bastion.
Yeah. The Bastion Widow threat. We saw it have a lot of effect last round. It seems like it's once again being quite the problem.
Yeah, this is the same comp we ran, right? The bench life?
Yeah.
This is the exact same comp. And yeah,
It's hard to
this is a
contest the
good one.
Widow when you have a Bastion to deal with.
Yeah, it's sort of the form Pirate Ship has taken on, especially after Widow rose to prominence in the double sniper phase. So yeah, I mean it works well. You gotta think, hey, do I take out Bastion or do I worry about the Widow on the side? And wow, not a great second defense there on the Streets phase for Casting Couch, but that's okay. Arisa Bongo does come out, but that's it. There's 5 ultimates online for Alt Abs No Blab. This is insane.
Yeah.
Their ult conservation has been really good here. Not really needed them in any
Yeah,
of these
I mean
fights.
the only ult they've used before that Bongo, I believe, like they've used like a Bastion ult
Bastion.
that came back up, but like they've like only had to use like 1 or 2 at a time.
Yeah, maybe a Widow sight. I would assume
They've
probably be a
used the
second
Widow
one.
site. Yeah, this would be the second one.
Casting Couch are all over the place. They split around and they attack the cart from 2 angles. Freefy on this bash tries to get on that tank for him, but it will not be enough as he goes down. Senpai looks like he will go down as well here, and the cart is stopped. All dabs and blabs. Let's see what they do for the switches here. There it is. Freefy going over to the Pharah, and Spigooter going over to the Reinhardt.
That's an interesting pick to see the Pharah here. One, we already see a Hanzo McCree coming up for Casting Coach.
True, yeah, especially with D.Va on board as well. Another threat that can take her out. Now it's not that Ryan Zarya core, it's the dive tank. So, yeah, actually, maybe even Winston can jump up there, zap you a little bit. So, gonna be a dangerous game for Freefy's Pharah, but the rally comes through from AJ0, topping his team off for this next fight. Playing low on ultimates here. They're gonna have Primal Rage, self-destruct, but actually no, Dragon Strike just came back up. So evening that ult combi game up. Bomb comes through. What can it pick up? And it picks up the Mighty Wolf. That's huge. Gets the D-Back as well. Dragon comes through, splitting the team perhaps, but maybe not needed as Primal Rage was also used. They keep doing it. Oh boy. I mean,
It's okay, sir. It's gonna be alright.
I mean, you're right. It's gonna be okay. Salvo a little too far there, but that's okay. Senpai getting taken out as well. A trade here. Oh, make it 2 for you, Tech. I feel you. Yeah, I mean the spawns are pretty even here, I'd say. Like they're a distance away from the cart, so it's not terrible if you get traded out here. Maybe just losing some high ground positioning, but the Nano Brigitte comes through, but AD and B, they're not gonna miss that. Rightfully so, and the effect of this is lost. All dabs and blabs maybe getting a little bit stuck here. Not sure how to break this defense here. Senpai, he's still on this Widow. Does have sights up, and he's just waiting to use that.
Yep, Free also has that barrage ready.
There it is. The Widow sights come through, so nothing is hidden anymore. And Hokurusen's head wasn't hidden as well as he goes down. First one in the fight here, but Freefy, he gets traded back, and like you said, there was a barrage on board. Just kidding. Mercy Rest comes through with the Dragon Strike. Might have saved it all. All dabs and blabs looking like they have to retreat here because Mighty Wolf already popped the Valk. So that is a very good part for them. They made them use so many ultimates there, and they didn't use a lot for themselves.
No, that was great. And I mean, they have 3 already up now. They're gonna have 2 that are not far off.
And there it is. Here's the switches. We're going to the Freefy, Doomfist, Senpai, McCree. They are done messing around here.
Yep.
No Rhine Shield though for that McCree defense. Usually what they've been doing just pocket, protect the Senpai presence, but they're playing it very oddly because they're actually flanking from both sides like Casting Couch did to them previously. Senpai just walks through onto the backline, takes out Albino Joe. No punishment whatsoever. Hooker says with the Deadeye, but he gets grouped away. Good Primal Rage for Gooter, but will trade his life for it. And this fight is on two sides. It's all over the place. Senpai like won the fight in the backline, but his team's dying on the other side. Maybe not actually. Transcendence is popped.
Yep, Senpai finally done going through the back line, coming back to join the battle on the front line.
And Tsubikuma, he actually got D-Max up top, and so he is this baby D that does get discarded and goes down. I think he almost had the mech up, so that could have been big.
Yep. We got one last fight here.
Yep. 31 seconds on the clock. I mean, the spawn's not too far, but Casting Couch, they started off Salva with the Primal Rage Dragon Strike to clear away the point. Maybe a little too early. What can they do here? Pendra, he's staying on this cart, looking for that residual healing. Kills are being traded back and forth. Spoopy Koopa throws it out, picks up Sword Mace once again. Those Delta Trucks getting the value, getting support kills each time he throws it out. But once again, Senpai looking at him in the back. Completely unpressured. Hook resets to the Deadeye of his own, takes out Free Fee. And Senpai,
And that'll be it. They will hold.
yeah, Casting Couch looking good here on the defense. At least on this third point.
Score
Yeah.
Not the first two, but they
2-2.
No,
really figured it
considering
out.
how those first two went, that third point hold was really, really solid.
Yeah, it was. I mean, there was a couple fights where they used a bunch. And actually, this brings me back. This is flashbacks to the last week we played Junkertown. That's when Spoopy got like some 4 or 5k off a self-destruct, but
Yeah.
that was also an infamous fight because they used 5 ultimates there, and that's really, I think, everyone could see like this is the big problem with Casting Couch. It's just that alt management has always been pretty bad, and it looked really good at this third point here.
Yeah, it did. And it really, really, it showed how that worked out for him. Like,
I guess we'll see what they bring out here on the offense. Senpai, surprisingly, he has the Genji selected. Is he back in spawn still? Oh yeah, there it
Yeah,
is.
he's still
There
in
it
spawn.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There we go.
I don't think there was any question there.
no, we all
Oh,
knew
yeah.
what we did expect.
Yeah, well, it's too open. There's just too
Widow
many-
on this first point is just so unbelievably good.
yeah. Yeah,
Attackers
and it-
incoming in 30
Gonna be kind of a standard comp that they've been running, at least this match. Free Fee on the Junk, Senpai on the Widow, so you do have the pick potential, but also helping out his front line with the Junkrat spam. Also, once again, maybe planning for that Bastion. But we're not seeing it so far. 10 seconds left. Maybe just debating us casters.
5.
But I don't think
Yep.
they're doing it. I
Well,
don't
we
think they're
saw
feeling
one
it.
Bastion. We
That's true.
predicted to see some Bastion. We saw a
Attackers
Bastion.
incoming.
But I mean, if there was one team that I thought was gonna run it, I thought it was this team. But Casting Couch looking like they don't want to be boring, and they mix it up here, playing what looks like standard dive, except you throw in the Hanzo, because why not? It's gonna be Utek on this Hanzo, so once again, sort of exploring his sniper capabilities. Hook resets on his classic
oh,
Genji.
puts
Oh,
down
there it
Senpai.
is! Takes out Senpai. So the Sonic Arrow really was the key here, if I had to guess. And Hook resets, he goes in and zones them off this high ground. All dabs on blabs. They do get the VMAC on this Spoopy Koopa, so a small victory as they try to stop the cart here. What can they do here? Free Fee on this left side, and he actually... Oh no, he gets the tire off. Hooker sets is right next to him. Not able to deny him that ultimate quick enough, and Senpai, he switches over to the Reaper.
A little over aggressive though. We're gonna see a couple members go down. With the spawn advantage, this could be what Casting Couch needs to keep this cart going along.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, Albino Joe does go down, but the spawn is close. Spawn's not so close for the defense here, and Spoopy Koopa
Oh, but
getting
the
D-Mac on
Widow's
his
back.
counterpart. So wait,
Yeah, the Reaper was just JK guys. I'm here to throw you off. Widow's back.
wow, I guess, yeah, it's not. Oh, there it is, Utek
And down it goes again.
Yeah, he perfectly timed Senpai grappling up to that water tower there.
I don't know what I
Dragon's
think about that Hanzo ult though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like 100% blind on the cart when there's no, and it ends up there's just no one there.
Yeah, a little unfortunate, but yeah,
there was a lot of hopes, dreams, and prayers on that Hanzo Dragon. Oh.
Yeah. Oh yeah, then Hook. Oh, wait a minute. So Hooker says he might have switched over to the Pharaoh when Senpai was on Reaper,
Yeah.
and now.
Yeah, and now he's back to Genji.
Oh no! And there it is. Oh no! He was 60-some% on that barrage, but UTech gonna get the pick onto the Mighty
Yeah,
Wolves.
you don't want to deal with that Widow though. Honestly, it's fair. Like that's a bad time.
Very bad time, especially on Jokertown. It's like Pharaoh's suicide hotline. Reefy picking up the kill into the Baby Diva.
No
So.
one can hide.
Sniper and Scooter transcendence to cancel, but they're pushing in. There was a couple, it's at least one
Yeah.
anti needed.
I was like, Free is just popping off on this Junkrat. He's got the home field advantage, man.
Yeah, it's such an ideal spot for Junkrat to hold, right? They have to push this cart through this very small choke, and he's just being a little bit unpredictable, right? He's working the left side, working the right side, working up the middle, being very creative with his positioning. Senpai picking off UTech.
Hello there.
Pepperoni. Yeah, we've got 44 seconds left in the clock.
So I was saying,
Casting
if they don't
Couch.
take a fight soon, we're looking at one fight territory.
Yeah.
And it looks like that's what they're opting to do. Like we see him kind of huddling around here. So this will be it.
Yep, Hooker sets going in for that flank. Gets picked off, or gets targeted by your Pendra and that Diva. He's playing that Genji duty. Salvo unfortunately activates the Primal Rage after getting the Nano Boost.
Yep.
So effective there. The tire takes out Albino Joe, so one healer down for Casting Couch. 13 seconds left. UTech doing his damnedest. Takes out Freefy, which might have been the key, but it might have come too late here. As Senpai, clearly unpressured in the back, and that will be
People rushing it back though.
Oh wait, Albino Joe and Hooker says, what can they do here?
Long
Oh,
Dragon. That's a long boy.
that is a long way. It actually picks up Mighty Wolf. UTech picks up the Dragon Blade. Wait a minute. Is this doable? He gets the swipe onto Sword and Mace, and now Salvo's jump back in on this Winston. Slam comes from Spagooter. He picks up maybe two, one with the Fire Strike for sure. There it is,
Yep.
the Coalescence. They're trying to zone out the snipers with it, or the tank.
Yeah, that works too.
That works too. The Senpai, he's still in the back here. They know he's there, but they're playing defensively around this cart, not wanting to get picked. He'll go onto the high ground. Salvo jumps in. UTech switching over to the Hamster.
Yeah,
As they're running
Senpai
three
finding
tanks.
marks though. He's gonna force Salvo to come up and fight him.
Oh, there it is. Hooker says getting the dash kill.
There you go.
I swear it's happening. Maybe.
Maybe.
There's a lot
I don't
of
know. A
low
lot of
people.
members all of a sudden backing out with a very big Ana grenade.
Wait a minute. Yeah, there's no healers for Casting Couch, are there? Doesn't look like there is, but there is UTech roly-poling around this point.
I mean, there's Albino Joe, but he's down.
These tanks are
Just
so
Zero's
beefy.
coming back to take the heals, but he's down as well.
Oh yeah, Freaky with the attack visor. This looks like it might be the shutout. Senpai can also switch over to the Tracer, takes out Albino Joe as he walks back to the point, and that will be it. Unfortunately, close. That almost got me there.
Yeah, that was amazing. That was like, I got really intense.
Here it is, Freaky.
Bastion's point and click adventure.
Alright. Yes. 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 Left clicking intensifies. Yes. Yes.
Oh, yes.
Oh, reloaded.
Oh,
Alright, his team helping him out there, and that's only slightly better than the Coalescence play of the game. As far as mouse intensity. But doesn't matter. Won the game, played Bastion. All
Hell
Dabs
yeah,
of Labs
dude.
with the 2-1 win over Casting Couch here in week 6. So looking like they're working their way up the table there, the No Blabbers, and Casting Couch, they got the win. They got one
yeah,
win.
they showed some life there though. Like they were able to pick up the King's Row win.
Yeah, and I think more importantly, they might have learned how effective putting UTech on this DPS role was. Like this is maybe something they seriously need to explore. Maybe this is their new lineup. Salvo is now in Splinter on the bench. UTech plays snipers, right? Widow, Hanzo, and then you have hook resets as the dive DPS or a projectile DPS. actually work. It slots in a lot better, and it seems to be more effective than what they were running previously. So might be some big things from Casting Couch in the future. But that will do it all, or that's it for this match. But don't stay tuned, guys. We got match 3 coming up. Walmy maybe taking on Mad Cow Disease. Number 1 versus number 6. It's Overwatch. Anything can happen. Don't touch that browser.